Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the Audio Levels channel. Welcome back to another review. This one's going to be super quick. It's just a nice, quick, friendly recommendation from me. This is the NiceHCK DB1. It is a super cheap earphone. Links in the description below if you want to pick this up. I believe it's about $15 to $20. I think that's pretty good value for what it is. It has some flaws with the cable, but overall the sound is really quite acceptable, especially when you're considering the price that you're paying for it. And the design is cool. And look, it comes with a nice little weeb box. Just in case you're attracted to this sort of thing, you might make you want to pick up a set of earphones. I know there's another company that does this as well, C Audio. Is it C Audio? I think it's C Audio that does this as well. And yeah, if you're going to do it, it's something that I came across in Japan an awful lot. They would go this route to maybe grab your attention. But nonetheless, it's kind of cool, it's kind of funky. Now it comes in a mic and no mic version. It comes in blue and black. I have the black version here, as you can probably see. The cable on this is really important. Do not buy the mic'd cable on this, because I know where this cable came from. This cable came from the KZ factory. It's one of the most god-awful cables you will ever experience in your life. And I'm somebody that's got a lot of campfire audio headphones, so I know a bad cable. Box packaging is what it is. It's very KZ style. This is the abomination that is the cable. I used it one time and then switched it out. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't any technical sort of flaws in it. I'm not somebody that believes in cables changing the sound quality as long as there's no impedance issues or the cable is not faulty. But this is unbelievably cheap and unbelievably terrible, as you would expect with a $15 earphone. You're getting a detachable cable with a $15 earphone. It used to be that you couldn't get a detachable cable for $15. So just be happy, be quiet. Let's take this off and let's take a little look at the earphones themselves. I think they're pretty cool looking. You know, back in the day when I was starting out in this hobby, I think Shure with the E2C, with the E2C detachable cable, they weren't. So I think it was the 215s were one of the first detachable cable earphones I started to get. I can't remember, I think there was something before that. But it's detachable, it's monitor style, it looks cool, it's not overly done. I think a lot of people getting into the hobby are going to really appreciate the design and being able to see the inner workings of the driver. You see the 10mm dynamic driver in there. You see the little protrusion coming out for the 2-pin connector, which you just pop on over the top. I will say that I like that it is a hooded connector. The cable works absolutely fine, guys. I'm blowing it out of proportion. It's $15. I can't believe that you can get one, you know, like, I can't believe you can get the right channel earphone for this for $15, let alone all of this together. When it comes to the sound is perfectly acceptable. I think using a cheaper dynamic driver, I was worried that they were going to go for a sort of bass-heavy presentation. That seems to be the tendency with cheap earphones, is they go a bass-heavy presentation. This has a little bit of bass, but when you push a cheap dynamic driver earphone with an artificial bass hump, you can really leave yourself open for a lot of bad distortion. And by tuning this one just a little bit flatter, it has sort of ridded itself of that distortion. You're not getting any sort of great clarity or great detail, but going back and forth and from memory, going off of other sort of $15, $20 earphones, you know, if you're talking Sony, Philips, JVC, that sort of stuff, this is very much a step above that in terms of design and also sound quality. So, you know, I would have put these at Sony JVC prices sort of in the $30, $40 range, would have been absolutely fine with me. When you factor in the design, I think it shows even more value and promise. I really like this little metal knob on the outside of it. I think it is well made. I like that they've used the metal nozzles instead of the all resin, and it's a very comfortable earphone if you've got medium or large size ears. Absolutely no problems there. Is it worth buying an extra cable for this? I don't think so. Who's going to use this? Somebody just wanting a cool looking set of earphones that's going to catch the eye, something that they're not too worried about losing or breaking. maybe somebody who's got $100, $200 set of earphones and wants to have something lying about as a backup. This is perfectly listenable. I actually can enjoy listening to music on this, believe it or not. 30 years ago, 20, 30 years ago, when I had Walkmans and cassettes, and what was the brand, Hawaii or something, an Hawaii cassette player that I remember cost me £15, and it came with included headphones. And you know what? Deftones sounded absolutely awesome on that little thing, so I've got no problem listening to something like this, which has way more resolution. It's a very flat balanced sounding earphone. There's no real prominence, there's no great clarity or anything like that, but it is very, very listenable. And overall, I just think that I cannot believe that we're at a point where we can get stuff like this for $15. That would be such a cool thing to have when I was younger. And yeah, anybody not looking to spend a lot of money but wants something cool, I can definitely recommend that. And the CCA, I can't remember which one. I'll leave the link to the CCAs in the description below. I've got a review on the channel of it, but it's not an earphone I pick up regularly, so forgive me for not knowing the exact name of it. So there you go. NiceHCK DB1, stunning value. Yeah, I'll see you on the next review tomorrow.